Sledhead 24/7 is brought to you by Amsoil, the first in synthetics. By Polaris, terrain domination. By Woody's, the most trusted name in traction and control. And by Speedworks, home of straight-up USA horsepower.
Welcome back to Sledhead 24/7. I'm your host, Misha Johnson, still here at Century Power Sports in Stillwater, Minnesota. Right now, Paul Mack is still out on location, and this time he's going behind the scenes with Arctic-Cat. Take a look.
As Arctic-Cat rides into its 5th decade on the snow, a big part of the journey is showcase the evolution of snowmobiles.
More technology, more new models, more excitement.
The high technology that's a big part of today's snowmobile is also used to build the sleds. For an inside look, Paul Mack took the tour.
We're gonna start at the beginning of the line, see where the magic happens, the chassis.
Macker went to the world headquarters in Thief River Falls, Minnesota for a first-hand look. The factory uses the latest in production tools, but it had humble beginnings. In more than half a century, the plant has grown into a modern marvel of machinery that can build a sled in record time.
I think it typically takes about 3 hours, maybe a little longer, a little less, depending on the speed of the line. The company has grown as a Minnesota company. It impacts our local economic areas, you know, statewide, and we're everywhere. We're Europe, Canada, US, our snowmobiles are everywhere from this little town, so that's pretty impressive from where we started.
The Arctic-Cat workers on the line put their hearts and hands into each machine manufactured.
They're loyal and proud. I mean, 75% of our employees use our product on a daily basis. They use it, they live it, they love it. Snowmobiles have been our life. We race them, we ride them, we live them, we love them.
From the early days, it was clear Arctic-Cat would earn its reputation where it counts, with the hard-riding racers at the track. A racer is far more demanding than the average rider, and all the information learned at the track is shared with the design team and goes directly into the next generation of cats.
We like to race. We like to go fast. Well, you look from where we started with 8 horsepower snowmobile engines, now we're up to 180 horsepower.
Back on the line at Thief River Falls, the beat goes on. The sleds are built and riders are waiting for memories to be made on the next generation of Arctic-Cat.
We are here at Century Power Sports with the sales manager, Mike Anderson. So, Mike, coming off that clip, we saw some awesome Arctic-Cats. What can you tell us is new for Arctic-Cat?
Well, Misha, for 2012, Arctic-Cat's got all brand new chassis. It's got the Pro Cross chassis, in the F chassis, the XF chassis, and the M chassis. Whether you're around here or out in the mountains, they got a really nice chassis for you.
I love it. So if people are living in the metro area that are watching this at home, why should they come here to Century Power Sports?
Because we know how to take care of customers, and we've been doing it for a long time. 35 years right here in Stillwater, Minnesota.
And you know what? I can vouch for that. Stay right where you are. Sledhead 24/7 will be right back.
Still ahead, Jeremy Houle and the crew start to create sled-x. But first, here's the latest on traction and control from Woody's. To stud or not to stud? That is the question. But it turns out that studs are the perfect add-on for trail and lake riding. Studs provide better acceleration, better steering control, and stopping power. The folks at Woody's have a traction package designed specifically for the make and model of your sled. To find out how to do it, we went to St. Bonnie Motorsports in Minnesota.
We're also going to install new carbides on your skis so you have control to handle those new studs that are pushing you forward.
To add the tunnel protectors, start by removing the bumper and flap. Cut to size and slide in. Now we're ready for Woody's studs.
What we have here is a Woody's template, which you can find on the web. If you go to their site, you can find a template for every machine that they supply studs for.
Match the stencil and template. Mark it with a paint pen, and then start to drill.
Once you drill your hole, you'll push your stud through your track. You'll then set your backer on. You'll put the nut on top of that. Tighten this down. Once you have studs in, roll your track forward, lay your template, mark your holes, repeat until finished.
It's hard to ride when the front of your sled darts from side to side and in and out of the ruts. Installing Woody's dually carbides to our skis solves that.
Yep, just eyeballing it, everything's tight up against the ski. Carbide will be flat on the ground, and you set it back down, get the trail, you're ready to ride.
For detailed information, go first to Woody's website, woodystraction.com.